2019. That is the year. November, that is the month. The 22nd, that is the day. 74, that is the number. Sea Duckling Open, that is the tournament. Steelmold, that is the name of the host, which is me. Hi. I'm your host, Steelmold. And you, the viewers, which is you, which is you are, hi. And welcome to the Sea Duckling Open number 74. Right here on the CranKy Ducklings, we are setting up to cast Yakuzaku versus Kani. So we shall be starting promptly, as soon as I can verify the player's readiness. Yakuzaku is ready, Kani is ready, Jailer Jeff, and let's get to it. Sorry, Dally. Too late. We started. Dally just literally just now volunteered to co-cast, so I don't have to cast alone. But, Dally. It's rare that she's awake at this early hour of the day. I miss casting with Dally. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, how are you all doing? It's a nice cold morning here in the land of cold. Yes, I know. It's not as cold as it means it's cold. It's not real cold. It's cold for me, alright? It's cold. It's freezing. Anyway, we are not cold anymore because we are on Disco Bloodbath. The bloodbathiest of all the discos. Also the discosiest of all the bloodbaths. LE. LE, of course, stands for something I can't be arsed. In the northwest and west corner, not corner, situation point of the map are Purple Protoss. Representing Big Span, it is Kani. Yes, taste the bacon, not Big Span. Keep mixing the two. Because that's the clan tag and the clan name. Any kind of southeast of the map. Representing our very own clan, the CranKy Ducklings. Are you ready for this intro? He's known as the Imitation Innovation, the Tasia from Asia, the Melt or May of MMA. Is not as funny as Bonnie, the Terran Iagas, the one fine young Ryung, the Kalajur from Singapore, the TY Chicken Pie, the 4GG. Is more meme than dream, is the slightly more crappy happy, the trash flash with no cash, the M to the K to the P, Marine King Pug, the captain of the Rain Pain Train, the lean mean keen machine, the immature cure, the not as smart as heart, the young adult port, the more of a beauty than Beastie Cutie, the co-creator of the Daishi Bay, and we couldn't find a pun for Beyond. Or the Masa from NASA. But we just call him Yakuzaku. Yep. It's a very short title name thingy. It's just very catchy. You could just the drop of a hat, just call him from the other side of a room using the short title. Or you could just call him PugJump. That's a lovely name for him as well. Alright, so what's been happening in this game? Both players opening up standardly. Yaku has been practicing his TVP recently. Getting better and better under the tutelage of the one and only Lord Kerwin, the meme master. So CranKy is going with a Robo? What's that Robo? I saw it. Oh, there it is. Just an observer for now. Let's see what they're going with next. More gateways on the way. No Twilight Council yet. So this is just the basest of gateway tech so far. Yaku's just going with a simple 1-1-1. Got a safety bunker over there. Let's see if he makes the safety tank or the safety cyclone. Safety tank! We can tank everyone who you can leave your cyclones behind. Because your cyclones don't tank, and if they don't tank, then there are no tanks of mine. Ooh, that's a pretty early third Nexus. But Yaku has been practicing with the, I guess the 3 Nexus, 3 base Protoss, as they say. 3 base Protoss builds. And CranKy is taking up straight into Robotics Bay. So either Colossi or Disruptors, probably Colossi. He's getting his Ravens. So let's see what Yakuzaku's training, how Yakuzaku's training manifests itself in the real world, where the reality separates the men from the boys. The epicness of that intro cannot be understated. Yeah, he's a pretty epic guy, Yakuzaku. Ooh, yeah, Colossi. There we go. Yaku will probably be expecting this. Let's see what he's planning on to do now. Finally getting some more production. I'm gonna start setting that up. CranKy does have a good eye on Yakuzaku's third base locations. So yeah, they will know once Yaku is setting up a third. It's important to know whether your Terran is a 3 base Terran or 2 base Terran. One thing that's a problem is that Yaku hasn't been putting any pressure up on CranKy. The third base of CranKy has been uninterrupted. Yaku sending some scout marines to check out. What happened? What happened? No, Yaku, please. Yaku, please. And it's frozen. And it's gone. Well, some technical difficulties. Singaporean internet is fast, but not necessarily reliable. Just take this time to sip some of my tea before it gets cold. I have, well, technically it's not tea, it's a plant infusion. Some chamomile. Oh, yeah, there we go, we're back. We're back. We're good. We're good. Yaku's back. He's alive! Alright, he apparently crashed. And he didn't even make battle cruisers. Okay. So now Yaku sees the third. It's fully saturated, so yeah, he needs to feel the pressure, to put the pressure on. Steam is starting, +1 is starting. If he's going to wait longer, he might find it a bit difficult, because CranKy would have been on 3 bases for the longest time without any interruption. The pretty good production. Not missing any beats, CranKy is. Especially when it comes to the gateway units, you want to keep on making more and more of them, so that you'll have them, not just bank up a lot of Colossi. You kind of need the buffer units. A few Zealots, some Stalkers. Blink is on the way. +1 weapons is on the way. What are we looking at? Sentry, yes, it's a sentry. It's a giant orange ball. I am hypnotized by the giant orange ball that is spinning. It's a thing. Okay, I was looking at it. Your observer, by the way, Kuro, otherwise known as the 16th Squad Sanseki, otherwise known as the 16th Squid Sensaki, otherwise known as Krupp, hero of the wasteland and savior of esports. It is Krupp. Right. So Kani moving out, Yaku moving out. Yaku spending a lot of scans just to see where the army is. Some might say that's a bit sloppy, but you know, if you need to know where your enemy is, that's more important than being to having tight macro. Oh, he's chasing the observer by losing the Raven. That is tough, and the tanks are on siege. The blink forward will take care of the tanks, and the bio is now left without any backup. Steam is about to run out, and these units are hurting. So Yaku is backing up and moving forward, trying to drop the main of Kani. Kani is not taking the bait, splitting the forces, pushing forward and going back to defend. Ooh, snipes a medivac in the air when it's full. Yeah, so this Bioforce will not be able to do a lot of damage here. But at the same time, Kani is starting to knock on Yakuzaku's door. And depowering the pylon, that's a nice catch, but these buildings weren't really producing anything much at the moment. Nice kiting with the Colossi, and this Bioforce is down. Not losing any Colossi so far. Yakuzaku with one split second of inattention. Without the Raven, he was relying on the Raven's interference matrix to get through the Colossi beams. But yeah, alright. I mean, Kani is losing the Colossi here really unnecessarily. Yaku's still kind of holding on, but he lost 21 SCVs. And he's still on 2 bases, while Kani is on 3 bases, having taken minimal damage. Actually taking a 4th while this is going on right now. Trying to catch the War Prism, but there's not a lot of anti-air on that ground. A lot of Marines, most of these Marauders. Blink forward, and Zealots charging into the tanks. More Zealots coming all the way. Now there's some sentries as well, so we have some Guardian Shield if necessary, but yeah, there we go. This should be a GG any second now. Yeah, Yaku just waited a bit too long and wasn't too active. Didn't delay Kani's economy, and basically got caught with his pants down without the Raven. The Raven was the critical thing there. He was busy chasing that observer, while the entire army was just right there. Alrighty. Hashtag it's all Yaku's fault. Yep. Alright, let's see what our next map is going to be. Let's see if Dally wants to join us. Acropolis is going to be our next map. Hey.
Hello.
Hello. Marsh Master. Swamp Master. Cat of the DallyCat. Herself. Sorry, I didn't have mental time to prepare the intro. Hold on, where's you gotta invite the players. Let's get group in.
I was about to say, don't forget Kuro.
No forgetting group. Don't forget the group.
If you forget the group, she will beat you with potato.
No beat potato. No beating with potato. Potato is precious. You need to eat in winter. Alright. Let's see if both the players are ready. Alright, everybody's ready. Let's get to it. Double checking that I didn't forget Kuro. So how are you doing this fine morning, Dally?
Yeah, morning. Sure.
Morning.
I guess it's
What is it?
technically
7
morning.
a.m.
5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's usually when I wake up here anyway. So.
I haven't been to bed yet, so
Oh, you've been watching Home Story Cup all night, have you?
no, team games with Light
Mhm.
and Quirky and Milk, and then did some other stuff with some other friends.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then. Welcome to the top of the Acropolis, where the Parthenon is. We're in the southeast corner of the map. Yeah, I'm not going to do the entire intro again. It's too much. It's become so long that once is enough. You know him as the pug jump, representing the CranKy Ducklings. Our red Terran is Yakuzaku. Look at that duck. And in the northwest corner of the map, representing Taste the Bacon. Currently up 1 in this best of 3 series. Our purple Protoss from Australia, it is Connie. Boom, boom, boom.
So far, so standard.
Yeah, so we saw the 3-base Protoss Colossus push from Connie last game,
Mm-hmm.
which Yakuzaku was just bragging that he managed to hold.
Mm-hmm.
On
Really, that
ladder.
came down to a positioning error.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Yaku got cut out with his pants down a little bit. Losing that Raven in the middle of the map, not paying attention, chasing observers, where he should be chasing an army. It's like, it really is like a little pug, you know? It's
I'm
like
gonna
it's
get the butterfly.
distracted.
I'm gonna get the butterfly. I ran into the tree.
Oh, there's like a pack of Rottweilers, and he's like chasing a butterfly. uh, all right, so yeah, Reaper expand.
Where's probe going?
What?
Where is this probe going?
I
That's a
don't
proxy
know.
probe.
Yeah, looking for a place to drop a pylon. I mean, Yaku did chase it for a while, but I know the robo is being built at home. There's no pylon here yet, so it could be just a late scout, just something to check the third base location later on.
I guess.
Which means Connie will probably not be sending any adepts across the map.
Just seems kind of wasteful to use probe for this. Like your observer gets here with plenty of time to check this,
I don't know.
or your first hallucinated phoenix. Either one.
Mm. No, the observer just checked to see the entrance. Maybe it's a check to see if there's a bunker.
I suppose. But like on the other end of the map, Connie's not exactly positioned to do anything aggressive. So
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just a habit, just to have it there.
I suppose.
No, I guess it kind of did get an adept, so maybe it was like, do I send the adept across the map or not?
Well, I mean, the adept can go past the bunker. You shade past the bunker and up the ramp.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's very strange because they made a stalker, a sentry, and an adept, and they're making aggressive scouting posturing. So I don't understand.
Yeah, and his
Oh, the
group is
Reaper.
showing us as Yaku is making some mines. He's been hyping up the mines. He likes mines. They often shoot him more than they shoot the enemy, but he still likes them.
He has a habit of trying to bait zealots into them. I don't know if he's outgrown that, but sometimes that bites him in the butt a little bit.
I don't know. Earlier today he showed a graph of army size where his enemy just dropped down massively, and he says, "I like mines." So I'm guessing something happened, and he wants to recreate that glory.
Right now he's going to do
a mine drop. grab a Marine along the way. Just for the fun of it. Come on.
Meanwhile, Connie's going up to a third base quite quickly. That's a 4-minute 10, 4-minute 15 Nexus.
Yeah, that's what we had in the previous game. I think that probably is a bit earlier than in the previous game.
Yeah, they both feel quite fast. He has cut, like he has 6 units. He has cut all kinds of things to get this fast.
Yeah, and Yakko is comfortable giving the Protoss time.
Well, this mine drop might do a lot of damage. There's only a few stalkers to like really deal with it, and no observer over here. I think
and they're not exactly in position. They're not going to be able to catch the medivac as it's coming in. Maybe it is. It's leaving, but
the normal opening to deal with this is to get blinked. Well, okay,
that's one with mine. He's taking his time. Oh, it's 1 week. Oh, 6.
And he's not looking in the natural. 16.
Oh, that's got the medivac though. But 2 of the Widow Mines are still alive, and that was the
Widow Mine that died. The Widowvac's still fine, and the other 2 Widow Mines are.
Yeah, they are being hunted.
So 16 probes. That is nice damage.
Fantastic. That's exactly what Yakko needs to keep the Protoss from really building up that scary.
Unfortunately, between Chrono Boost and the fact that the Protoss is on a fast third, they're already catching back up to him in worker count.
Yeah, the thing is, you need to spend time doing that, and your economy is suffering. You're not going to have as many units as many as you want. You're not going to have the upgrades that you want.
He does, however, know that there are Colossus already.
Yeah. Okay, so Blink is on the way. So this is pretty much what happened in the previous game. Same for Zaku.
This is some serious tech investment at Akani, like getting range +1, blink, and making Colossus all at the same time.
Yeah, and look at the army supply difference, because in the previous game you saw that Kani was pretty much even with Zaku in army supply at this point in the game. But now Kani is like falling behind. Instead of 11 stalkers and 5 zealots that they had in the previous game at this point, they have only 7 stalkers and no zealots. Just an adept and a sentry, 7 zealots. That's the ground army, other than the Colossi. So the Colossi don't have a lot of buffer. In the meantime, Zaku's production is making more tanks and marines and marauders.
Ideally, Yaku needs to hit before +1 in range hit. Because, like...
He won't. He's waiting for his own... He's waiting for Steam and +1.
Yeah, it's just the buffer is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger in his...
Yeah, and the War Prism is coming in, so reinforcements on the field are going to be great. Yeah, Zaku is supply blocked.
Drop a depot. You've got plenty of energy.
Yakan, please.
Like, just upgrade a depot. It's not. It's okay. 1 mule less is fine to keep you from being supply blocked. Although, actually, he's about to get a command center finished.
These Zakus. All these Zakus, they always get supply blocked. Well, he has made more than 45 SCVs, so that's good.
Going up to 50. And now he's going to push. Unfortunately, it's going to be pushing into all the money upgrades for the Protoss.
Yeah, and he kind of sees it with the...
This is some old school Heart of the Swarm, pulling the boys, Marine Biotank.
Yeah, he's going all in with this. It's a scan, he sees where the army is, and he's going to come right at it.
I said this earlier, I'm not keen on this big ball of stalkers for this army. Nice disruptions on the 2 Colossus.
Yeah, and another disruption, and the Marines are pushing in. Gotta get rid of those Colossi. You gotta rid of the stalkers.
In front of your bio, Yaku, or they do nothing.
There we go. Okay, the blink forward. The tanks are surviving.
Yeah, this is the problem with stalkers like this. Like, there's no real buffer. Like, he's warping in zealots behind this.
Oh, but it's getting rid. He's losing the bio.
No, this is enough damage.
Yeah. I mean, it did lose. It lost the SCVs in the push, so. Um,
Yeah, but there's a second wave coming in. Connie has nothing.
yeah.
Like he lost all of his like DPS units. He
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have. He's only barely going to have charge. Like,
Yeah, charge is about to finish. More gateways on the way. Yakuzaku really needs to push. You can't
and this
just get
army
a
has a
sword here.
lot of marauders in it instead of marines.
Yeah, that's really good. No concussive. Oh, it does have concussive shells
Yeah.
actually, so that
Concussive
really
shell.
neutralizes
Oh god,
the
that
charge loss.
Colossus died instantly.
Yeah. Okay, so Yaku's in a position to pressure that third and actually going to possibly kill it. But the probes are evacuated, so Kani is still on 2 bases. Yaku is going to have to keep on pushing. He can't stop for a second. He can't let Kani build anything anymore and get away with it.
Supply block, however.
Yeah, lost a lot of pylons here. Yes, the reinforcements from the side. Gonna get take over to Crosses. GG is golden. Yaku. Yeah. Showing us that he's got some stuff. TVP is not afraid of it. Alright. Mind you, this is played on the Australia server, hopefully. I mean, that's what we set it for. Forgot to check. So Kani does have the ping advantage here. But I'm guessing Yaku is used to kind of playing off ping. Ping from Singapore. Alright, so it's Kani's choice of map. Let's see what their choice is going to be. How are you doing there? You still awake?
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's see what else happens in the bracket. Ijo! Ijo is back, by the way. Nice to see Ijo again. Been playing for a while back in the day, but took a bit of a break. And now they're back. Winning 2-0 versus Kratos. And now we'll go up against Xenoblaze. By the way, the winner of this match, Kani versus Yakuzaku, is going to be up against the current reigning champion, S-Rover, who's waiting waiting in the next step of the bracket.
Is Thunderbird still in the map pool?
Yeah.
Okay. Feels like it's been around forever.
No, it is. No, it doesn't. So it's a pretty new map. Well, newish.
It's been in there at least 2 seasons, I think 3.
No, it's been 2 seasons. Not more than that. I mean, granted, I'm relying on my memory for that, so you know, don't rely on my memory. Oh, I got confused. I forgot that Yaku is a player, so I put him in the observer.
And you had me in the player position. Like, hold on a second here.
Like, what?
I didn't realize we're suddenly doing a PvP.
Yeah, I was like, why is it Protoss versus Protoss? Wait, I have all the casters here. It's Kuro, it's me, it's Yakuzaku. And it's like, wait a minute. Alright. Everybody's ready. Let's get to it. We have ourselves a sideways 1-1 to be resolved right here in the ace match of the ace team. In the ace, the land of aces. On Thunderbird. Thunder Ace, Ace Bird. Or something.
Are you okay, Steel?
Yeah. Define okay.
Are you functioning at peak capacity?
Well, my peak capacity has never been that peakish. And speaking of peak capacity, we are on Thunderbird. The thunderiest of all the birds. We're in the northwest corner of the map. Our blue Protoss representing Taste of the Bacon. Give it up for Connie. And in the southeast corner of the map, the Bug Jump himself, bringing the match into a sideways 1-1. It is our Red Terran from our very own clan, the CranKy Ducklings, Yakuzaku.
Let's see what they do this time. That is a standard scouting time out of Connie.
Mm-hmm.
I find it interesting that Connie does the... Well, this is technically the PVZ timing to take your natural nexus. Like, you put one probe in gas, you take your natural, you put your cyber down.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems to be working pretty well against a Terran who just waits for that 2-base push.
Yeah.
So if the Terran doesn't harass while doing the 2-base Terran push, then the Protoss can just get away with being so greedy. Which is, what we've been seeing Connie do this in this series.
Yaku SCV scouting by accident, I think. Chasing a probe across the map until it gets to his little gas geyser. It's like, leave me alone, I'm going inside. Go away. I will call the police.
Go away or I shall taunt you a second time.
your father was a hamster and your mother smelled of elderberries. I think that's backwards. I fought in your general direction.
I bloop in your general direction.
Yes, well, I say neat.
I say bloop. Because he's a probe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we are the probes who say bloop. No, now go away or we shall say bloop a second time. Alright, yeah, same build for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Echo with a 1-on-1 with the bunker.
Will he go into the mines this time? Like...
Oh, he's going with the mines.
Yeah, okay.
The mines of Moria.
At this point, Connie needs to adapt. Like, if Yaku's done this twice, Connie needs to do, like, a second gateway into more...
Adapt or adept?
No. He needs stalkers. He needs 6 to 8 stalkers early game. Because
but if they go with adept, then it's better for the fun.
I know, but we're being serious. We're not making fun.
You are serious. I'm making a pun.
Connie cannot afford to lose 16 probes again to 3 Widow Mines. Like, yeah. That's just unacceptable damage.
Ooh, and gets a delay on the 3rd this time. Look at that.
Nice.
He's adapting. Instead of sending that Reaper to die, is just like, you know what? You've been taking an early 3rd for the past 2 games. Let's not allow you to do it easily again.
I mean, it's still a 4 minutes 15 Nexus. Like, that is so quick. You want to get it before 5 minutes, but you're getting it, like, this quickly.
Well, what it does is it gives the Terran a bit more confidence that they know what's coming. Now, let's see. Does Connie have any defenses in the natural there?
No.
There's an observer being set up, so it's going to catch the medevac as it's coming.
His army is all at his 3rd. Which, considering the fact that Thunderbird has this giant singular ramp that keeps your next natural and your 3rd nice and safe.
That has a spotter pylon as well, so let's see if Connie responds. No response yet. The stalkers are still at the 3rd base.
There's 2 in his main now.
Yaku is boosting forward. 2 Widow Mines dropping in
doesn't
natural.
see.
No response! No response! Bam! 10!
10
down.
probes. He's not looking in the main either.
Oh, 19! 19 probes dead.
This like.
Oh,
this
he might
is-
even get them. Oh, he's gonna get them. He's gonna get them.
Yeah, he's gonna get 2 of them out. That's so good. This is why,
Yes.
like, if Connie really wants to do this Colossus style, that's fine. Colossus are perfectly okay, like, whatever. But oh, he's not getting blink; he's getting charge right away. That's a nice adaptation.
Yeah.
But
Adaptation or zealotry?
I think you need to get into the Twilight and get a couple early stalkers if you know the person you're playing against is going Widow Mines, because a blink opener with 6 to 8 stalkers just hard counters this Widow Mine opening, and he was doing blink stalkers anyways. And there's no reason not to do it other than the fact that you get slightly later Colossus.
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing usually, you know, if you want to skip those stalkers, you have to be really on top of your scouting, because Kani saw that drop coming on the minimap. That drop was on the minimap for a long time in Kani's vision. So it's more a matter of response than I think any preparation like that.
Yeah, and the other thing is like just preemptively having stalkers in your mineral lines.
Yeah.
There's no reason to have those units at the 3rd, especially on this map.
I'm guessing Kani brought those to defend against the Reaper, so it doesn't deny the base, but then they just stayed there.
None of that. He kept
back.
warping in at the 3rd base over and over and over again. Ooh, getting Storm. He's going for a Storm Colossus.
Oh yeah,
charge.
that might catch Yaku off guard.
And he's also getting +1 armor instead of attack this time.
Yeah, so Kani is switching things up a little bit. How many Colossi? So we're still going to be 2 or 3 Colossi.
Yep.
But with High Templars as well. And the Templars are already here, banking up energy.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty worried about this for Yaku.
Yeah, because if he just jumps the Colossi with the Raven and the Bio,
yeah,
Storm is just going to kill him. And there aren't a lot of Marauders. It's only a couple of Marauders.
Remember last game, Yaku's Marauders were in the 2nd wave. This initial attack is very naked to Storm, so if Yaku's not ready, he is going to be in a world of hurt.
It does have a couple of Widow Mines left over, so that's that. Ooh, and he's bringing the boys.
And did Connie see him move out?
Yeah. He's the observer, following the Widow Mines.
I do like that Yaku gets this singular Raven. Oh, this is risky out of Connie.
Ooh, disappear, but the storm. Oh, nice hot pickup. He actually saves a lot of the bio.
Yeah, he does, and he can go. He can go now.
Go, puppy, go.
He forced the High Templar into an Archon. He still has 4 tanks. He needs to protect his tanks, though.
Bio is very low in health, so he's afraid of the Colossi. Needs to just chase them and not give them a second to stop.
He's also sitting on 47 workers this time. He's got more SCVs than he did last game.
Yeah. All right. More reinforcements are on the way. I mean, a lot of his SCVs are still here, by the way. Just
I know.
Because they didn't die.
Yeah, this force of quote unquote bio is actually
he could actually send those SCVs back.
Yeah, he really doesn't need them here. Especially now that there's Storm.
Oh, actually, he can have them mine along the way, like open up the path, so his reinforcements are actually faster.
Yeah, but just SCVs versus Storm, just no. Take them home, put them back to work. Nice little drop here to get a cancel on a
Okay, let's get the Colossus. No, it goes away to the high ground. It does drop in the 3rd base over there next to the mineral patch.
Yeah, he canceled the gateway.
That's a lot of charge lots, and his bio is so low on health, but the tanks, they're just going to kill the Marines. Oh, no. Yeah.
Just not enough bio here.
Mm-hmm. Is the feedback on the Raven. And rubber shot.
And his second wave's just not ready to go this time.
Yeah. And CranKy didn't actually take a lot of damage in that. I mean, they lost a lot of the army, but didn't lose any of the probes. The Nexi are all up and running.
Look at the supply difference.
Yeah.
That is bad news,
And he's starting to remake CVs now. But CranKy's taking a fourth. I mean, Yaku did get a third while this was going on, so...
Yeah, but look at how mined out his main base is.
Yeah.
And his he's only got 12 mineral saturation on his natural, 8 on his main. He is basically mining off of 2 bases, whereas CranKy has 3 comfortable bases.
Yeah, well, Yaku can now set up the third, so we can start...
No, with the third, his total mining.
I know, so he's still in it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's still a matter of... CranKy's getting Warp Prism speed, so that'll help the Warp Prism stay alive a little bit longer. The fourth base is uncontested so far. Yaku is setting up a drop coming into CranKy's third base.
Let's see what's in that. That's 3,
That's
4
more orders
Marauders, 8 Marines.
It's going to be powerful. CranKy's army is out in the middle of the map. It's going into the main. It's going to jump down to production. Do you have any Artosis pilot? This is a very strong... He can actually delay the upgrades here.
He has to do enough damage to pull CranKy back, though, because if that army goes up the ramp, he's in real trouble.
Yeah, but there's a lot to defend here. The Medivac is down.
Yeah, but Stalkers do really, really bad against bio.
Yeah, but the charge lots don't.
Yeah, charge of the warpin.
Yeah. And CranKy's pushing forward. This is a
Widowmine got a hit, but not enough.
Yeah. And second Widowmine. Nope, it gets dieted.
Oh, that was a ghost somewhere.
Yeah, it was.
It was a ghost. It had
GG well played, and CranKy will take the series. GG! Yeah. Yaku off the Zaku. Now this is a double elimination bracket. Excuse me. So Yaku Zaku is not out of the tournament just yet.
Indeed.
He went down to face fire damage. A new appearance. Yeah, fire damage. A new appearance in the tournament.
Are you sure it's not fire damage?
Fire that mage. You're fired.
They can only cast ice spells. Get rid of them.
Fire that mage, but I don't have any fire spells. I'm an ice mage. So I can
do it anyway.
I can ice them, but I can't fire them. I don't have the authority.
Ice can burn, you know. Frostbite.
No, it's bite. It's not burn.
It's classified as a burn injury, okay?
I know. It's actually called frostburn. No. I think that's the actual term. All right. So we have CranKy going up against S River. That will be our next match to cast. Let's figure out what server we want to go with. That is the sound of the DallyCat admonishing Yaku Zaku for...
Not admonishing, giving advice. Nah, I didn't say he did anything wrong at all.
I just read in the future if you are, and then I was like, okay, that's all the sentence I read before.
I'm simply saying, I noticed that he was floating a lot of gas and he was tight on minerals. So I just said, you know, in the future, in that situation, you can pull some SCVs out of your gas geysers and put them to mineral work. Because
Future is retired. Actually, is he retired or did I confuse him with fantasy?
Didn't he do something recently?
No, I confused him with fantasy. I think. Same thing.
Is this the real?
It's
It's just fantasy.
Okay, so we're going to go with Western United States server. I'm switching to the Western United States server. You are all my witnesses. Please sign on the dotted line.
It's going to be Singapore watch.
Ephemeron is our map. Right? Yes. Gotta double check that because my brain is stupid. And my eyes are bad. Let's give everyone a lobby link.
I click the link.
Click it.
Client side cat. Okay. That was a weird error. Will you let me join now? There we go.
Reddit is fired mage as well. Yeah, Yaku probably puts me in mind of that clip where Yaku said, what was it he said?
I don't know. You're missing the rest of the context.
With the fires, he said fires instead of fries. It was in the duct tape last week. Eat your fires. Instead of eat your fries. See, it's not a matter of age. Yaku, it happens to Yaku as well.
Not just that. It's Yaku does too many things to remember all the things he's done.
So I do so little things, so I don't have much to remember. So I don't bother remembering.
No. I mean, Yaku does too many memorable things for you to remember all the specific instances of the things he's done. I'm not saying he does too. No, that is not what I'm saying.
Oh, he's not retired. He's doing a best of 69 with Buck tomorrow.
I told you.
I confused him with fantasy because their names begin with F and they play Terran. That's all that it needs. That's all that needs to happen.
By that measurement, like Puck, Petite Drogo, and
no. But fantasy in the future, they both have like the same shape of the word. You know
what?
Future fantasy T's, R's, and begins with F.
Words don't have shape.
And it's the same length of words, but kind of around-ish. So, look, I remember words by shape, not by meaning. Like I said, my brain is stupid. It's not my fault. I was born with this.
You did better than Milk today during our team games.
What did he do?
You
other than well, those weren't like mishaps. Those were just like his own usual typical self.
No. The whole like thingy. Like,
oh
you
yeah,
communicate better than.
I mean, it took me a while. I also said thingy a lot when I was starting casting, before I developed more than 2 words of vocabulary.
Here we go.
Oh, I like the Adept
yeah.
banner, by the way. It's pretty cool.
Oh boy, those are some orange drones.
Spiky orange drones. I bet we're going to see some stress ball banelings here. Yeah?
Maybe.
Alright, everyone. Welcome to Ephemeron, the quickest map. We're in the northwest corner of the map. Representing Winter Gaming Ladder Heroes, our current rating Sea Duckling Open champion, with 5, count them, 5 SDO championships. Our orange Zerg is S-Rever. And in the southeast corner of the map, representing Taste the Bacon. Taste it. It is our Popper Protoss, CranKy.
I am very interested to see how CranKy plays his PvP.
Versus Zerg.
Yes. Like, it's
So-
very possible that he will play the exact same style.
I mean, it's not that bad against Zerg.
Assuming they don't go roaches. If they go roaches, you're kind of
Yeah, I know, yeah. You gotta adapt to that. But then you get instead of Colossi, you get Immortals, and you're good. That's the adaptation that needs to happen. You need to click this letter, not that letter.
Or maybe we'll see some crazy Blink DT micro. Maybe.
I don't know. We're not casting parting here, so
It wasn't Parting who did that, but yes.
was it? Oh, it was Ass. Sorry.
No, it wasn't. No.
Yeah, it
no.
was Ass.
The crazy Blink DT build in BlizzCon was classic.
Oh, that was classic. I didn't watch that. I was asleep.
Yeah, well, that it was crazy. Okay, that's all you need to know. It was the craziest goddamn thing I've ever seen done with Blink DTs.
All right. And I just woke up, saw the scores, and I was like,
If you ever want to watch a single game, go watch Game 3 of Classic versus whoever it was. It was a Zerg.
It was Dark, I think. No, it was Rogue, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was a good game. Okay, let's just leave it at that. It was a good game. A refreshing take on the meta.
All right. Oh, we see CranKy with Stargate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something different.
A hidden Stargate.
Different than against the Terran, which makes sense because we're up against Zerg now.
And it's going straight into an Oracle, so this is an aggressive Stargate into macro rather than like heavy Phoenix or Void Ray production.
That Adept is being like the Dark Knight, the Black Knight. I move for no man.
What you going to do? Bleed on me?
I am Probius, king of the probs. Good day to you, Lady Adept. I wish to cross. I move for no probe.
Well, then I shall simply go through your legs.
I move for no probe.
Yeah, well, I'm
Very well.
walking, so you can't stop me.
You make me sad, good Adept. But so be it.
Wow, this Oracle managed to kill 2 drones.
Mm-hmm.
Sees the Roach Warren.
Wait, why is Yaku threatening to murder me?
I have no idea.
Oh, it was Chadsick. Chadsick? It was Chadsick. I was asleep, Yaku. What do you want from me? It was when we were in Berlin. I went to sleep. Sometimes around... we watched the first series, I think, and then we were like, yeah, we're not staying up all night.
Old man.
Yeah, But I did wake up in the morning and I didn't get any spoilers, so I watched just the grand final.
S-River is being really passive. Like, he's just making his roaches, just kind of hanging out. They're on almost identical worker count. And look how few military units CranKy has. He
Yeah,
has
well, that's what you get when the Protoss is relying too much on Gateway and not making stuff out of it.
well, not just that. Like he's got a robo. He's just not making. He's got the ability to make High Templar. He's just not
No,
making any units.
I'm making Archons and Immortals now.
Ah, so he's going
So
for an Archon drop. Okay, it's just he was floating 16,000 minerals there for a bit. It's like, oh, you have missed some production cycles at that point.
yeah, it does look like Kanye is missing production cycles, like at least warping cycles in this game. Um, I'm guessing they're relying on the ability to delay that push out from S-Rover. But S-Rover is just about to get his upgrades, so these roaches are going to be beefy and fast.
Yeah, seeing that many roaches and ravagers should be setting alarm bells going through Connie's brain. Like, oh, I need all the units. And shield batteries, preferably. Like, if he makes shield batteries on the outside of his wall here, he can hold this position for a very long time.
Mm-hmm. Well, we don't see a lot of defenses coming in, just the Zealots. Charge is starting up now, but it's not going to be ready by the time S-Server gets here.
He's also only got one immortal. And no shield batteries. Like,
Yeah, these Ravagers, they're not a lot of them, but they have enough utility in them to swing a battle here. All right, just the pushing. Oh, he's gonna get the Templars. No, they're gonna switch into
that one's dead.
into Archons. So one Archon goes down before two Archons go down before they can even morph.
Yeah, Connie's in a whole lot of trouble here. This is not enough to hold.
Zerglings are in the mineral line now. More Archons are about to go down as well, and Connie's pretty much out of army. That's it. Just a few Immortals here and there. 2 Immortals in the War Prism and a Dream. But 13 probes are down. This base might be saved, but only because Connie is busy killing units.
He's not picking up his immortals.
Well, the Chargers are doing a lot of damage, but the Zerglings are surrounding them. Ooh, he piled on his own observer. Overseer. Yeah, so this third base is going to go down. Connie making just Zealots and Immortals now. +1 is about to finish, but
fourth base behind this.
yeah, look at the army supplies. Taking the 4th base, bringing all the army home to defend this.
Oh yeah,
Here's the next wave of technology with Aspire and Hydralisk Den.
It's taking out that third and knowing that like Connie has nothing and is going to start mining out both in his main and his natural. S-River is just extremely comfortable right now. He can basically just sit here and build up and do what he wants. He's securing his position.
Yeah. And S-River is getting his upgrades as well. 2 is just finished. Carapace and range is starting even melee upgrades. No Hydralisks yet. It's just more Roaches for now. Roachling Ravager.
Yeah, which makes me surprised that Connie's not getting Storm. Like,
I mean,
Archons are good, but even just 2 High Templar with some Storm in them would make a really good addition to his army against.
I don't know. I guess Roaches tank Storm easily.
Not as easily as you think. Like, Storm does a decent amount of damage, and it's the difference between like an immortal switching targets between them. Like, it does enough that it takes off an entire round of damage from an like one less shot from an immortal, which means it can move on faster.
I don't know. I think in that respect, an Archon is better because they tank a lot of damage from the Roaches. As the Archons are being focused, the Immortals get a lot of free shots on the Roaches. I think that works better than Storm.
Oh, I'm not saying don't have Archons. I'm saying have like two Storm High Templars. In fact, that looks to be exactly what he's doing.
Well, they're going to definitely be good against any Hydralisks or Lurkers.
Or the 9 billion lings he has at the moment.
Yeah, Zerglings they're storm sensitive as well. Mr. taking 5th. She's about to be pressured by Connie. That's a scary Protoss army, but Astrover has the much higher supply right now, both army and workers.
Connie's getting stuck on the bridge, so he lost all of his buff. Oh, and he stormed his own zealots.
Yeah, there goes the zealot buffer. So it's now just the beefy units. The storms, I believe there's a couple more storms. Oh, that's one more. That was the last storm. And now the Hydralisks come in.
This was a risky
BGG. Oh, gonna warp prism. Oh, denies the warp in. Nice focus fire by Estrover. And the champion takes the game into takes the series up by 1 game. That's what I meant to say. I was for some I entered the sentence wrong and I didn't know how to continue.
Critical error. Reroute.
Yeah, I did not calculate my route properly. I went into a no entry street and I was like, oh no, I have to turn around somehow. All right, Triton is our next map. Triton, the Tritoniest of all the maps. No Tritonier map here. Alright, elsewhere on the bracket, Xenodactyl takes out Papa Panda 2-1.
Oof.
Papa Panda, the greatest name in esports, by the way. But Papa Panda is still in the lower bracket, climbing that up. So it's not the last we see of him.
And
we need Daddy. Where are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the bracket. I come now. Okay, I'm here.
Okay, let's see if everybody is ready. Hold on. I think I positioned my microphone just like slightly too low, and it's fucked up my neck. Hold on, gotta stretch my roaches. Gotta get them stretched. Okay, both players are ready.
Got a flexed your spine crawler.
Gotta pour the spore.
You got a what?
Deport the spore. I don't know. It's trying to.
Did you do that with like a deferring comb or something?
Gotta mine the spine. Gotta. Look, I'm not the best at coming up with things. I am a bespoke meme generator.
Entire Yaku intro. I don't know what
I'm a bespoke meme generator. I'm not saying I'm the best at it. Okay? I'm a gold league caster. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Triton, the Tritoniest of all the maps. A map that has nothing to do with the god Triton, which rules the sea. Because we're like in space where it snows. There's not even any water on this map, so I don't know why Triton. But there you have it. In the southeast corner of the map. We know exactly why Estrover, because 5 times SDO champion and current reigning SDO champion, our Orange Zerg, representing Winter Gaming Lady Heroes, it is S-River. And in the northwest corner of the map, representing Taste the Bacon, taste it, our purple Protoss is Connie.
I believe it's Triton because it's like the Moon Triton, which is a giant ball of ice.
Yeah, but the Moon Triton is in the solar system, not in the Kuprulu sector.
Yeah, but it's not.
But,
It's a
but,
player-made map.
but,
They
but.
might have just been inspired by the Moon Triton to make
But
a big.
the players don't name the maps.
Yeah, they
Blizzard
do.
names the maps.
No. The players name the maps.
No, Blizzard constantly changes them. I mean, I suppose if they like the name,
When
they
you
keep it.
submit
But they
those,
they.
when you submit it to Team Liquid, you submit it with a name.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily the name that's going to be the ladder edition of the map. Blizzard will change the name. That's why you don't have back 5 and Geschicht. I don't know. Yeah, they change the names. So I mean, if they like the name, they keep it, but they can change it. So I don't know if Triton is the name that was given by the actual map maker.
I mean, it does suit the map. It is a giant frozen thing with like interesting cracks under it. It's very blue.
Maybe if they call it New Triton, it would fit in the lore of the StarCraft. They're like, all right, so we have a bunch of people who settled in the Kuproto sector, and they named the moon New Triton.
You're worried about fitting in the lore. We literally had a map that was a giant dream catcher.
Yeah. You know, they explored around the Kuproto sector. They found an area on a planet that looks like a dreamcatcher, and they call it Dreamcatcher.
Okay, where did the dreamcatcher come from? Dreamcatchers are Native American.
Aliens!
alien Indians.
Dally, the aliens are real in this universe. It's not a conspiracy theory. They're here. You play them.
Why a dreamcatcher?
But why? Catch the dreams, Dally. Catch the dreams. They have Protoss. They have visions all the time. They're psionic creatures.
Okay.
Come on,
so now,
Dally.
So now you're saying Protoss are stoners who sit there and huff the purple Verzine gas or whatever.
Yes. What do you think the Dark Templars do?
Oh my God, there's a lot of gateways.
And they sniff crystals and
sorry,
stuff.
Steel, but
Yeah,
this
that's
is
a lot
of gateways.
That's a gateway explosion.
And a nidus. Oh boy. Okay, we need to stop goofing around.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting. We're killing time as if this game is boring, but 24 Zerglings and a bunch of queens are about to go into the nice butt. Where's the nice mouth? Oh, there's oh,
there it is.
Oh, there's a dead area here.
And that production's not ready. And
okay, the warp prism is out, but it's still around, so it can come back and defend. It's not too far away.
Oh no, it's going to aggress. Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, the queens are out. The Zerglings are in the main. The probes are being evacuated. 5 of them go down. The Zerglings surround. Oh, they tried to hold command, but it didn't quite work. But no, they'll just munch on them in the natural base. Esther is bringing reinforcements. Yeah, Connie's dead.
I'm sorry. I know you want to make it like sound like he has a chance. No, he's dead.
This Protoss is dead.
He's just dead.
He did.
Like there's 2 sentries and Immortal across the map poking away at their face.
That is the depowering of the gateway explosion. This is not a base trade.
This is. I am going to tickle this hatchery.
This is gonna damn you, Esther. He's going to win. GG. Yeah. It's not a base trade. It's a base heist.
It's like I am going to make your home my home.
And Xenodactyl is actually bringing up a really good point. Isn't snow a kind of water? Yeah, but you need. But are we under the snow though?
Only if it's snow made from water. You can get snow out of other liquids. It just depends on the atmosphere of the planet.
That is correct. I wonder. you can get snow made out of like mercury.
Mm-hmm.
So you have like
I wonder what
this-
that would look
that's
like.
heavy metal snow.
First of all, it'd be incredibly toxic, but I bet it would be absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, you're like the sun shining on it, and it's like shining. Ooh,
It would be
Ooh,
like
yeah.
floating blue and like pearlescent petals. It would be, yeah.
yeah. Get on it, Blizzard. Make some assets. I want a map called. Do we have a heavy rain? There's a map called Heavy Rain, wasn't there?
Yes, there's a map called Heavy Rain. It was a while ago though.
Yeah. So what we should call it? Freddy Rain.
Heavy
Because
Rain.
Freddie Mercury.
Oh boy, Heavy Rain
Yes,
is
that's-
old. Heavy Rain was in the 2014 WCS map pool.
I don't ask me how I remember this, because I barely remember maps from the last map pool. I don't know how I remember that there's a map called Heavy Rain. I just remember that.
I think it semi-recently was like circulated back into a map pool, like last year sometime.
No, if it was last year, we would have memed it. I would have definitely remembered it because of something, because of reasons. Well, I say definitely remembered it because no, I definitely would not have remembered it.
What's wrong, Kuro? You don't like the idea of heavy metal snow?
Heavy metal snow.
It snows blood.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way to hell. It's Christmas.